Wild card. Hi, folks, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the D.Bell Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Dave.Bell. Today we're talking about Wild Card Weekend. I mean, why not? There's some great games, kind of. Some of them were pretty good, but let's go through them all. Chargers versus Texans. Texans, man, really took him to task. I mean, good job, C.J. Stroud, for rising to the occasion. The talk of the town was that his O line isn't working. He's he's losing receivers like Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs. He can't do it. But and Coach Harbaugh is so good. They made it to the playoffs. But Justin Herbert, he's throwing some picks and they just couldn't do it. And C.J. Stroud's like, I'm winning another playoff game in my second year, and he did, and that's great for him, man. You know, if he comes in last year against Joe Flacco-led Browns team, beats them, couldn't beat the Ravens, but now he's able to get the win against the Chargers. But he has to go up against the Chiefs now. That's going to be really tough. So good luck to him. But I think he surprised a lot of people. I think it was pretty equally matched, but that he was also a little bit of the underdog given the elite coaching on the other side. Everyone has such high praise for Harbaugh, but hey, D'Amico Ryans is pretty good. So we'll see going forward. Steelers Rams, man, Ravens. Sorry, Ravens were always going to win. You could tell Russell Wilson was really trying in the second half, but this is just embarrassing. They really need to retool their offense. You know, Tomlin's a defensive coach, but man, they need more players in offense. When's the last time they got a decent quarterback? You know, they traded away Kenny Pickett. He's a backup now with the Eagles. You got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields this year cheap, so you're gonna have to get a new quarterback, get an offensive lineman, get Gunnar Helm. He's a great tight end for Texas. Get Tyler Warren. Get something. Get something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. You're definitely going to have to revamp your offense to make these games competitive because it's getting embarrassing. The winning season is just not enough. It's like for the Cowboys. For the past 3 seasons, like the winning season wasn't enough. I know we didn't have a winning season in 24, but what was it? 21, 22, 23? We go to the playoffs, and it's not enough to be 1-3 in the playoff. It's just not enough. So I mean that's why they fired Mike McCarthy. I'm pretty sure it's just not good enough. So you're gonna have to redo something. Shout out to the Ravens. They're pretty good. You know, Derrick Henry wants to be called McQueen after Lightning McQueen from the Cars movie. Everyone still calls him King Henry, but he can have 2 nicknames. I think that's fine. But man. To see the top leading rushers, Saquon Barkley and Lightning McQueen, Derrick Henry in there, that'd be kind of fun in the Super Bowl. But I don't know. We still have to see what the Chiefs are gonna do. Broncos Bills. Broncos, you had a good season. You overperformed. No one expected you to go into the Bills and beat them. It's like the Steelers tried to hang with them last year, and the Bills were having a down year last year. The Bills still crushed them, but I don't think the Broncos fans are upset about this. You know, only scoring 7 points, but they had a good season. They quote unquote overperformed. They have their rookie quarterback. He was pretty good. Their defense is good. Sean Payton is good. So you have a good coach, good quarterback, good defense. You just have to add a few more weapons. Go to the draft and see what you can do. Try to score more than 7 points next time, but we need to make these games competitive. But of course, the Bills are established. They want to go to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen's like, I'm done with this. 4 years of, are you going to the Super Bowl? He's like, I'm gonna do everything I can this year, and the Broncos aren't going to stop us. So they just got steamrolled. Vikings Rams, boy oh boy, I don't know what to say about this. Sam Darnold averaged 4.73 seconds holding on to the ball. Everyone said, he's holding on to the ball more. So I looked it up. Average of 4.73. Man, and the coaching, I mean, the play calling not doing anyone any favors. They're just pass. Like, give the O-line a break. Like, they're holding so long. Do a little run or something. They didn't run the ball as much, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. Sam Darnold might not be with the Vikings. He had a great season until the last two games, and that's where it counts the most. Unfortunately, because the last game of the regular season against Detroit, they could have taken the division, but oh no. And then they fell to the fifth, and then they have to take on the Rams, and the Rams are getting healthy. Their defense is really good. Cooper Rush is good. Puka Nacua, Matt Stafford. He's been in the playoffs a lot in the past few years, and Sam Darnold has not. His first playoff game ever. So let that sink in, you know. But that was the upset. I think people were kind of talking about that could be the upset, but not that bad. Oh, Packers Eagles. Packers were not ready for this one, guys. Multiple players out. They shot themselves in the foot in the very first drive. I mean, they just couldn't hold on to it. They just couldn't do it. And it's not all their fault. They have so many injuries. Christian Watson is one of their best receivers. He's out. They lost a few players. They lost like 3 players in that game alone. I mean, they're just going to have to revamp their offense. Their defense actually played well. It's their offense that kept like, oh, I don't know what to do, guy. Are we playing football? I don't know how to play this one. It's just bad injuries, just mental errors. I think they'll be much better next year. They've been called a Super Bowl contender kind of this year. Like maybe they can do something, but losing all these players and stuff, it doesn't look good. It didn't look good. And the Eagles, Jalen Hurts is back, healthy after that concussion, took a little rest. Didn't play in the last regular season game. So he's good to go, and he's probably going to be even better next week. Oh, gosh. But, yeah, I mean, Packers they have to revamp some things. Eagles are elite again. 22, they go to the Super Bowl. 23, down year. Collapse, especially in the playoffs against the Bucs, and now, and in the last few games of the regular season, and now they're elite again. So, and they have a good draft, and they draft a couple. They draft some good corners, and they're on top again. So maybe the Cowboys can take a lesson from that. I don't know. Commanders and Bucs. Shout out to both teams for making a very entertaining game, and good job to the Commanders, my division rival, of course, getting 12 wins. Unfortunately, beating us in the final game of the season, and then going on. I mean, that's their best record in decades. So congrats to them for that. And then going on to defeat the Buccaneers, who, I mean, they had kind of an up and down season too. And the Commanders, they had a little bump, but Jaden Daniels has been very good. And if he can go into these further rounds, with some steam, some confidence, that'll make all the difference. So let's see what happens in the divisional round. But I'm very excited. Some of these games weren't so good, but man, Rams Vikings, Commanders Bucks. We had some good stuff. And we'll see what happens to our division, my division. Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan with Commanders and Eagles in the divisional round. But yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for the divisional round. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Thank you to my Patreon members. Be sure to like and subscribe my videos. Thank you so much. Gosh, guys, I'm so excited about the divisional round. Obviously, we have Bills Ravens coming up. People are psyched about that, and they want to see if the Houston Texans can actually take on the Chiefs with any success. So we're gonna see. You know, it's possible the Chiefs are steamrolling, but you never know. Thank you so much, guys, for your support, and of course, go Cowboys.